Welcome to Sissygram Spicy Story Channel. If you like my voice, then hit the like button and do subscribe our channel for regular updates. Today I come up with whole new content of story. So, now let's start the story. Alex and Alina were twins, born on a cold winter's night in the quiet town of Cedarville. Their father, a brave soldier who had fought in the Vietnam War, tragically passed away in battle before they were born. Their mother, a free-spirited woman from the 1960s, raised them by herself, instilling in them a deep sense of independence and an enduring love for adventure. A child of the counterculture movement, their mother had been part of the flower child generation, embracing the freedom and open-mindedness that defined the era. Her past had shaped her into someone who encouraged Alex and Alina to explore life on their own terms, offering them a variety of experiences to help them find their own way. Their mother, a petite woman with flowing hair and an ethereal presence, had always believed that her children should be free to discover their own paths. She never imposed her ideas on them, but instead gave them the space to develop their own interests. Alex, the older twin by just a few minutes, was a tall, lanky boy with a mop of unruly curly hair. He was the more adventurous of the two, always seeking new ways to explore the world and learn more about it. Alina, on the other hand, was more reserved and introspective, with a head full of curls and eyes that sparkled with a quiet curiosity. Though they were different in personality, the twins had been inseparable growing up. They shared everything from toys to dreams, spending endless hours in the woods behind their house, pretending to be heroes and adventurers. Their mother always encouraged their creativity, allowing them to create entire worlds of imagination, giving them the freedom to explore their fantasies. As they grew older, their interests began to diverge. Alex developed a fascination with history and archaeology, often spending hours reading books and digging through the dirt in search of artifacts. Alina, meanwhile, found her passion in music and art, spending her days playing the piano and painting. Despite their differences, they remained incredibly close, supporting each other in their pursuits and sharing their discoveries. Their mother was proud to see them growing into their own individuals, yet she knew that no matter how different their paths became, they would always have each other's backs. One sunny day, the twins accompanied their mother to the local mall. Their mother, ever open-minded and encouraging, hoped that the outing would provide them with a little escape from the routine and lift their spirits. As they entered the mall, Alina's eyes widened with excitement at the hustle and bustle around them, the vibrant lights, the crowded stores, and the endless options. Alex, however, felt a pang of envy and discomfort. As they walked past the women's clothing section, his eyes were drawn to the brightly colored garments and trendy styles. Despite his interest, he felt out of place in the sea of feminine fashion. Their mother led them to a store selling women's undergarments, where she informed Alina that she needed new bras. Alina rolled her eyes in good-natured protest, but didn't argue. As they stepped into the store, Alex felt increasingly uncomfortable. The racks of lace bras and delicate dresses felt foreign to him, and he couldn't shake the feeling of being an intruder in what seemed like a sacred, feminine space. His mother picked out bras in various sizes and styles, offering her insights on fit and comfort. He wished he could disappear, but he knew his mom would be upset if he left. Just when he thought he couldn't endure anymore, his mother turned to him and asked, "Alex, would you like to pick out a shirt for yourself?" A flicker of hope sparked in Alex's chest. His mother smiled and nodded. "Go ahead, I'll meet you back here in a few minutes." Alex's heart raced as he hurried to the men's clothing section, feeling a sense of freedom he hadn't experienced in a while. He browsed through the racks, picking out a stylish shirt with a sense of pride. When he returned to meet his mother and sister, He felt a swell of accomplishment. However, as he approached, he noticed that his mother seemed more focused on Alina, complimenting her choice of bra and discussing other items in the store. Alex's chest tightened, feeling a sharp pang of hurt. He had hoped his mother would be proud of him for making a choice, but it seemed like he was once again overlooked. As they continued shopping, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that he was being ignored. He tried to talk to his mom, but she seemed distracted, engrossed in conversation with Alina, who was clearly enjoying the attention. Alex quietly simmered with disappointment, feeling like an afterthought. When they reached the checkout, Alex watched as his mom paid for Alina's bras and other items, knowing that he would have to wait until they got home to receive his own purchase. The entire outing had left him feeling sad and disconnected. He had wanted the day to be special, a day when he could be seen and valued, but instead, he felt like an outsider. Noticing his somber mood, their mother placed a gentle hand on his shoulder as they left the store. "Is everything okay, Alex?" she asked. He shrugged, trying to hide his feelings. "Just jealous of Alina, I guess." His mother gave a soft sigh of understanding. "I know it's tough, but boys and girls are different, Alex. Alina needs a bra and you don't. It's just the way it is." Alex frowned, not fully satisfied with the explanation. "But why do girls need bras? It seems unfair." His mother smiled kindly, understanding his confusion. "It's not about fairness, Alex. It's about biology. Girls' bodies are different from boys' bodies. Bras are just one of the many things that make them unique." Alex, still feeling left out, asked, "Can't you get me a bra too, just to see what it's like?" His mother laughed softly. "No, Alex, bras are for girls, not boys, but I have an idea. If you do well on your final tests and get a good report card, I'll let you try on some of Alina's clothes. That way, you can experience what it's like to be a girl, at least for a little while." Alex's eyes lit up with excitement. "Really? Do that for me?" His mother nodded, smiling. "Of course, but you have to promise to work hard and do your best on your tests over the next few weeks." Alex eagerly agreed, determined to keep his promise. He threw himself into his studies, focusing hard on his final exams. His grades had been less than stellar before, but now he was motivated more than ever to prove himself. Weeks passed, and his hard work paid off. Alex aced his exams, and when the envelope with his report card arrived, he could hardly contain his excitement. It was filled with S and Bs, a sharp contrast to the ES and Ds from earlier in the year. He had done it. Now, all he had to do was wait for his mother to fulfill her promise. But the weeks dragged on, and Alex began to feel frustrated. Had his mother forgotten about her promise? Or was she waiting for him to learn some deeper lesson about commitment? Finally, one evening, while helping with the dishes, Alex decided to bring it up. "Mom, remember how you said you'd let me try being a girl if I did well on my tests?" His mother, slightly surprised, apologized. "Oh, Alex, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about that promise with everything going on. I've been so busy." Alex felt both relieved and disappointed. Relieved that she hadn't forgotten on purpose, but disappointed that it had slipped her mind. "Is there any way you could still keep your promise?" His mother thought for a moment, then smiled. "I suppose I could, but I want you to understand that being a girl is more than just wearing pretty clothes and trying on bras. It's about the challenges and experiences women face in society." "Are you sure you're ready for that?" Alex nodded, his voice full of resolve. "Yes, Mom, I'm ready. I want to experience everything." The next day, they went back to the mall. This time, Alex was determined to make the most of it. His mother led him through the girls' clothing section and stopped to pick out a few bras for him to try on. It felt strange at first, but soon he began to understand the purpose of them. Next, they headed to the makeup counter, where Alex's mom taught him how to apply foundation, blush, and lipstick. It felt awkward at first, but as Alex looked at his transformation in the mirror, he appreciated the artistry of it all. Finally, they made their way to the shoe department. Alex's mom picked out a pair of high heels, and as he struggled to maintain his balance, he developed a newfound respect for women who wore heels every day. Throughout the day, his mom shared stories about the challenges she had faced as a woman, teaching him to appreciate not just the external trappings of femininity, but the deeper experiences it entailed. By the end of the day, Alex felt like he had gained a much richer understanding of what it meant to be a girl. His mother smiled at him, proud of his open-mindedness. "I'm glad you enjoyed your day, Alex. I hope it gave you a better understanding of what it's like." The following morning, Alex was eager to try on the clothes he had bought. A light blue dress, a pink sundress, and other pieces from the previous day. As he twirled in front of the mirror, his mother beamed with pride. "You look beautiful, Alex," she said, adjusting the clothes and encouraging him with every step. As the hours passed, Alex's confidence grew, and he began to embrace the way the clothes made him feel alive, free, and powerful. The simple act of dressing in those clothes allowed him to explore a part of himself he had never fully understood before. Later that day, Alex's mother helped him with makeup, teaching him how to perfect his look. As the night went on, Alex began to truly appreciate the art of makeup as a form of self-expression. As his reflection transformed, so did his sense of self, gaining a new understanding of both the joy and the challenges of being a girl. The following weeks were filled with more exploration. Alex and Alina wore dresses together, and they spent time experimenting with different styles, creating a special bond between them. Their mom noticed the change in them, smiling at how close they had become and how much Alex had embraced this side of himself. As their birthday approached, the twins began planning a special celebration. They decorated the house, baked a cake, and prepared for the day they had eagerly anticipated. The party itself was a whirlwind of joy, dancing, laughter, and fun. But as the day drew to a close, their mother gathered them together. With tears in her eyes, she said, "You two have made me proud. You've embraced who you are, and you've done it together." Alex smiled, finally feeling fully understood and accepted. The journey had been long, but in the end, it was a celebration of who they all truly were, both in spirit and in the roles they had embraced. This is where the story wraps up. Share your thoughts in the comments below. For more stories like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you soon. See you next time.